They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
As a fellow NFL podcaster, which is harder, hosting a podcast with your brother or your wife?
I think with your brother, because you guys will just talk to each other. Like, I will not talk to my wife. She will whoop my ass.
Claire will beat the shit.
To be fair, Jason will whoop my ass, but we do most of these remote.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but like, I'm terrified to say the wrong thing. And then once the camera gets off, I'm hiding. Claire?
Know all about that.
Oh, yeah, dude, your wife beats your ass all the time, Jason. I know that. 100%.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a Wondery show brought to you by Expedia, the place you go to go places. Gotta love that slogan. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey and my big brother, Jason Kelsey, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Jason has kids, if you can't hear, and subscribe on YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media. That's New Heights Show with one S. That's at New Heights Show with one S for fun clips throughout the week. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up this episode.
Well, we got another great episode coming up, 92%, as we finally got him. We finally got him. That's right. George Kittle is here. That's right.
The people's tight end, baby.
The people's tight end is in the building. He's going to get his intro. And we also sent our interns to summer school at tight end. Yep, they're going to recap their time in Nashville at the end of the episode. We might have some footage. I hope that we have footage.
We're 100% getting some footage.
And we are also going to make fun of them relentlessly. Let's get into some of that new news first, though. New news is brought to you by American Express.
Yes, the Express.
All right, programming updates. Next week is the last episode of the season. Can you believe that, Trev?
How about it,
that?
man?
It flies by.
Yes, it does.
We got a video recapping the 4th annual Beer Bowl, and it should be coming out in July.
Nice.
And yeah, that's it. That's it for new news brought to you by American Express.
And now we're going to toss it to George Kittle. The intro he's been waiting for his whole life. This conversation is brought to you by Mentos Gum. Say yes to fresh and say yes to tight ends.
Our guest today is the 6'4" tight end from the University of Iowa. He's a 7-time Pro Bowler, 5-time All-Pro, and the co-founder of Tight End U. He holds the 49ers franchise record for most receiving yards in a game, most receiving yards in a season, and most receptions in a season. He is a defender of tight ends chugging beer. That's our 90%.
Baby.
Please welcome the people's tight end, George Kittle.
Yes.
There we go.
Let's fucking go.
Wait on the loop. I need it again. Wow. I'm sweating. I don't know if you guys are. That felt great. I was just as good as I expected it to be. Thank you.
Perfect. I gave him my all. George.
Oh,
I first question out of the gate.
Yeah.
I have to ask you this. You're the people's tight end. You are the founder of Tight End U.
Yes.
Is Travis Kelsey a tight end?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Easy.
It is settled.
The cool thing about tight end is played a bunch of different ways. That's the cool thing about it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So he just plays his way the best, probably of all time.
Thank you for saying it as nice as you could say it right there.
Just because you're not front side, outside zone 24/7 like other offenses, you still do what you're supposed to do at a high level. So it is what it is.
I might have to adapt and start changing my ways. My ways were not working as well as I wanted to last year. So always evolving too.
Just go back to what you were doing at Cincinnati and just hitting people.
Hey.
Oh, let's fucking go,
Let's
man.
go, baby.
I'm going to have to gain 20 more pounds.
I don't know if those AC joints are holding up to that anymore. How is rehab going? George? I know that
Yeah,
Achilles.
how's the body,
how's
dude?
everything going?
Rehab's going great. I got like the Alter G treadmills that are like the anti-gravity stuff.
Hell yeah.
So I
love those things.
I'm at 100% body weight, going at 9 miles an hour jogging. So I think I'm ahead of schedule.
Fuck yeah.
We just started
awesome.
our jumping series, doing some, 1080 walks, some marching stuff. So we're out there. I was in cleats for the first time yesterday. So, hey, we're back on the field, baby.
Man.
Yeah, so I'm pumped.
Fuck yeah.
We're excited about it.
There we go.
Fuck yeah, man.
All good news.
Football is just so much better when we got fucking 8-5 out there fucking scoring tutties, man.
Yes, lots of touchdowns. Let's just do that both this year, Trav, please.
Come on now.
There we go.
Just lots and lots of
the
tight
year
end
of the
touchdowns.
tight end. What year was it where like it felt like every tight end on National Tight End Day had like a reception tight end? Was it the first one?
The first one was really good, and I think it was 2023 because that National Tight Ends Day was on my birthday. I had 3 touchdowns against the Cowboys or something like that. And I literally saw someone, I was in an airport in Vancouver, and I'm sitting there, and a guy walks up and he goes, "Hey, can I show you this?" It's his bet slip from that National Tight Ends Day. And I scored it in the night game, and he put like $500 down. He won like $35,000.
Fuck yes, George!
I was like, yes.
Let's go.
So he bought me a beer to repay me. I said, thank you.
There we go.
Yeah, we're even. Yeah, we're even.
now.
That's a tasty beverage right there. That's a tasty beverage.
I was pretty happy.
Dude, you've been rehabbing your ass off. We all know that, but it hasn't stopped you from getting out on the golf course. We had some fun out in Bandon. You've been seen all over the place with your shirt off on some courses. What establishment is this allowed at?
Cabo.
Ah, yes. Well, there you go.
Cabo
will let you do it all day.
Lets you do what you want to do. The Bandon thing was fun because I was told that as soon as I got out of surgery of my Achilles, Elatrosh walks up to me, the surgeon. And my first question was, can I golf at the end of March? I'm going to Bandon Dunes with the boys. And he said, yes, absolutely. And I was like, I'm good. I don't remember asking him that. That's what Claire told me that I asked that question. I was like, that's fantastic. And we did it. 6 rounds in 4 days, boys. That was a great time.
Sheesh.
We got pretty lucky.
Yeah, we got lucky. But George, you were playing some pretty good golf.
I had some good golf. I had like a great round. I shot an 81 on the first day, which was diabolical. And then I was like high 80s. I was like high 80s most of the rounds, but the 30, like we did 2 days of 36 holes, and I think those crushed the group.
Oh, dude, walking at the rate of the drinking rate and the walking rate and the swinging rate into the wind, that kind of caught up to us after a few days.
I think everybody the last day was not golfing at a high level.
Just like woke up like, what the fuck are we doing?
Some decently early tee times. That was a great time. Where would you go for another good golf trip?
I will recommend for sure. I went to Ireland last year for the Steelers game out in Dublin. Steelers, Vikings, and played a bunch of courses out there.
Absolutely.
Highly recommend Ireland. I've heard Scotland, all that UK area. I think that's one that I would love to do personally more. So
Amen.
There's that Northeast though. That I think right now, like around the Hamptons, while New York is beautiful, I think there's like 5, 6, 7 courses kind of all within like a drive that can be pretty fun too.
I would do that as well.
National, Shinnecock is having the U.S. Open this year.
Oh yeah.
The Bridge. Yeah, there's a bunch of great golf courses up there.
Just because for the most part we're working.
The best time to golf up there is usually
now,
either the heart of the off season where you're
July,
trying to like
August,
enjoy
September,
the last bit of break with everybody, or it's when the season ramps up in August and all that stuff. But there's great golf up in the Northeast. Yeah, one of these days. Let's make a trip. Let's make a trip, boys.
You have a New Heights golf tournament. I'll be there.
Dude, I don't know why we haven't thought of that, Trev.
I think we have actually thought
we've
of that.
talked about it.
You wanted to go straight PGA. You wanted to take it to like the most official golf tournament ever. But you're right. When the time is right, that's definitely something we got to put on the schedule.
You were not only seeing golfing, you were seen at a Thunder game.
I was.
Right?
Absolutely.
And apparently a lot of people don't know you're from Oklahoma. So this was a learning experience for the internet.
It is. It was. I went to high school in Oklahoma for 3 years. So it's like I got to see James Harden, Russell Westbrook, KD, Nick Collison, Serge Ibaka, like in the prime. And so I went to so many games. People are like, why are you a Thunder fan? I'm like, I went to a ton of games over the course of 3 years, and it was fantastic. I got to see Kobe play down there. I got to see. Well,
Yeah, God.
I got to see the Spurs and Tim Duncan down there. It was so sick. So like I went to so many games. So like I've been a Thunder fan since like 2010. My Bay Area fans are not fans of the fact that I like the Thunder. I get a lot of crap for that.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than getting called out on Twitter or X, man, that you're a bandwagon guy or that you're not a loyal fan. I think it's actually my last tweet ever is me trying to defend my fandom for the Guardians, who I now am a proud owner of.
That's right. That's right.
That's sick.
It was definitely not my most best way to handle a situation, but you handled it perfectly. Can you chill? Can you just fucking chill?
Yeah, just chill out, man. Like it's not that big of a deal.
Were you close to going to Oklahoma, or was it obvious going to Iowa? Was that ever a contentious thing?
Oh, I had a preferred walk-on spot. In high school, I was 6'1", 180 pounds. So not a lot, I don't think, that Oklahoma was looking at that point.
I mean, Iowa's no slouch. I mean,
no.
what are we talking about?
Well, this was 2012, and I think Trent Williams just got done playing at Oklahoma. They were just all in the BCS championship all the time, so I didn't really fit that quota. But my dad was a coach there. my dad was a coach there.
It did always seem like Oklahoma back then had like the biggest fucking freaking natures that you had ever.
I was not a freak. No.
Oh, who was the fucking tight end, man? Gresham.
Jermaine
Gresham.
So sick.
Oh, my fucking God.
We played him in 2008, maybe. And it was Phil Lodeholt, Trent Williams, Gresham,
So
like the
sick.
entire line. 6 out of 5 other linemen were drafted in the NFL that year.
So sick.
Crazy.
Made no sense.
Yeah.
Actually, I was still in 2010. It was right before I transferred to Oklahoma. My dad went to college with Bob Stoops, so he'd always let us come down to Oklahoma games. And I got to go to the El Paso Sun Bowl, Oklahoma, because that was the year that they had Sam Bradford, Trent Williams, Gerald McCoy, but they all got hurt.
Oh, yeah.
So he kind of lost some games.
Yeah.
It was the El Paso Sun Bowl versus Stanford where they had Toby Gerhart. And so I got to watch OU play them. And I was on the sideline hanging out with Trent Williams and Jermaine Gresham for like the entire game as like a sophomore in high school. I'll never forget it. It was one of the first things I told Trent Williams when we got him in 2020. I was like, dude, we hung out like 10 years ago. He had no idea. No memory. Zero memory of it.
Yeah.
I have the same type of memory with my guy Chad Henne. My high school coach just happened to know the QB coach up in Michigan, and I sat in meetings with him and everything. Like it was him. Shout out to Ryan Mallett, R.I.P. Ryan Mallett. But it was those two and like 5 other QBs, and I'm sitting in there listening to them basically speak Chinese because it was a form of an offense that I had never heard in my life. It was basically double post to Mario Manningham every single play. Sick. And I told Chad this story back in I think 2017, 18 when he joined us. Man, he had no fuck. He said, "Oh yeah, we used to try and play catch with those dudes and just watch Ryan just fucking rip 100-mile-an-hour bullets at their face."
Ryan Mallett was at my Exos when I was training for the combine, and so we would do the gauntlet,
bro.
He would just stand there.
He was huge,
but he'd be the last quarterback, and he would throw it as hard as he could at your face. And I don't know if anybody ever got a pass from him. I was like, dude, can you just make it a little easier? He goes, no, this is what the league's like. I was like, all right, man, sounds good. I didn't know any better.
Fucking gauntlet.
Oh,
dude. I would love to do that. Let me go through it as a tight end. I feel like I could have played tight end in another era, Travis. No?
Well, it's like George said, you can play tight end your own way,
Blocking.
and hopefully a team picks you up. Yeah.
What's it, freaking Washington from Steelers? Just be straight fucking meathead blocking.
I don't know, man. They need to keep incorporating that man down the seam.
Yeah.
He was making some fucking. He was making some fucking plays.
He had some sick plays last year. There was a play he like broke like 4 tackles, and it took 3 guys to tackle him. I was like, oh my god. He was on someone else's podcast. He said he weighed 320 or something like that. I was like, goodness
There's
gracious.
no way 320.
He's enormous, Travis.
Holy fucking
He's
shit!
one of the biggest people I've ever seen.
I get up to like high 260s, and I'm like, I need to get down. There's no way I can play this position like that.
Dude.
This dude is just
rumbling and bumbling,
owning everybody.
That was pretty. His highlights are fun to watch.
Well, we had you back at OTAs. You were talking about being in the Ultra G. We also got you pushing a sled, looking great. Other pictures out of OTAs. Mike Evans is now in a San Francisco uniform. How's he look to you? How's Mike looking?
Well, we had a red zone period yesterday, and I'm pretty sure he had 5 touchdowns. So that's a highlight.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Purdy
good.
getting some good use out of the big guy, man. I love
One
it.
thing that I was talking to Purdy about a couple days ago was that this is our first like veteran wide receiver since we had Emmanuel Sanders in 2019. Like I had Debo and I had IU, but like they were both like years 1 through 4. You know, Debo was like year 5, but
Young
like
guys.
Mike Evans is a guy like just watching him and his savviness. Like he had like the concept like it covers here in the red zone. One guy has a corner, other guy has like the now right underneath it. And the way he sets it up versus the guy without, like his guy has outside leverage, the way he sets it up and then just gets wide open. And I'm just like, so it's so fun to watch.
Savvy.
Just so savvy,
ball
catches
player,
everything,
man.
runs great routes, gives great effort. I'm all in on Mike
Good
Evans.
dude.
Also,
Awesome teammate too.
Harry
Seems like,
Potter
yeah.
enthusiast, loves Harry Potter more than anything.
Nice.
Really?
He loves
What
Harry-
house is
Really?
he?
What? I was going to say.
Is he Gryffindor?
I haven't gotten to that with him, but he likes trivia. Like he's read all the books countless times. And so he wants you to hit him with trivia that he doesn't think that he will know. He'll just walk up to you and he'll just ask you a random trivia question. Like who was the potions master in book 3? I'm like, I think it was Snape at that time, but like, that's what he just does it. And he loves it. So that's been pretty fun too.
I'm fucking in on
So
this.
he's read books more than once?
Yes.
Damn, I
Some
didn't know
people
that
do that. Some people do
That's
that.
a thing.
That's a thing?
That's a thing that people do. Yeah. If you find a book you really like, you go back
Yeah.
and read it again.
I thought it was just like
Pick up
if you
more.
could get through it and you were finished, like that was the finish line. People are actually retaining these things. They're actually understanding what and they want to read it again.
It's a new
All
thing.
right,
It's a
I'll
new
move on.
concept.
It's a new one.
It's a new concept, reading and retaining.
People are getting smarter. Are you ready for all the traveling the Niners got to do this year, dude?
Yeah, what is it? 40,000 miles? I can't wait. Just
Yeah, you guys are gonna log the most travel miles by any
It'll be
team.
good. You'll be as far away from the nuclear facility as possible, or whatever that thing is next to the power plant.
You just
right?
gotta. Hey, look, I did see they added. With my first day back at OTAs, they were actually making the power plant bigger. So good for us. They're making it bigger.
That's
But you
crazy.
got to look for the positives and everything, man. So, Jace, that's a great point.
Yeah.
One thing I look at is
The lights will always be on, baby. Let's go.
most of our flights are 4 to 6 hours, anyways. So it's just like I don't know. The 15 hours is crazy, but besides that, it's like, all right, I'm gonna get on the plane. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna watch a movie, watch some film. We'll be there at some point. It is what it is.
Yeah, get a dub, and on the way back, just have a good old time with the boys.
Would you rather go out a week early or go out the day before the game on this 15-hour flight?
I would rather go out the week early on the 15-hour.
Yeah, if you're gonna make me go 15 hours across the world to play one game, let me enjoy, grabbing a bite to eat, hanging out with the guy. Let me build some chemistry with these guys. If you're gonna,
Yeah.
So that's what I was going to say. I think the sports science guys look into like the circadian rhythms and stuff like that.
Yes.
So we went out to
Circadian rhythms, okay.
London or whatever, and we stayed multiple days when we were out there. I'm like, dude, you can't replace hanging out with the guys.
No.
Like it's like a trip where you have to hang out together. You're
Yep.
going to go out to eat at dinner.
Yep.
Like it kind of gets you away from all of the other regular routine that happens at home.
Yep.
And forces the team to get closer. That's why I think it's better to go out the weekend.
I'm with you on that. And then also, because I know there's something with like the times, your sleep schedule, all that. So it gives you a couple days to get back normal to that. And also after the game, I think we play on a Thursday in America. So it's just like, all right, well, we don't play again until the following Sunday. So we have 4 days before the next install. So just bite the bullet. Let's go early, get back, sleep for the next 3 days.
let's go early, stay a few days.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Stay a few days. I'm in.
Stay a few days for the weekend.
Maybe-
Can we just hang for the weekend here? Actually,
Bring my golf clubs. Who knows? I heard there's some great golf out there.
There you go. There you go.
yeah, you guys got to talking about Australia and then Mexico City. I played in Mexico City. Mexico City is a fun place to play, dude.
We played there in 2022. It was amazing. I had a great time. The crowd's insane.
Dude, insane. Just nonstop action the entire game. The entire game is going fucking nuts.
We got really lucky because we were the road team and we were playing the Cardinals and they were the home team. But it was like 98% Niners fans and then 2% every other team's fans. And so in warm-ups, the camera guy, they would put on the big screen, like they'd put up a video of like Kyler Murray and the whole stadium would boo. And then they would cut to then they'd cut to like Jimmy G, and the whole crowd would lose their minds. And then they'd cut to
Right.
JJ Watt, everyone would boo. They'd cut to me, everybody would cheer. And I was like, this is not a home game for these guys. That's so tough.
No.
So when the Chargers moved to LA, it kind of was like LA isn't that fan base. Yeah, they've gained some momentum now though. Their fans are showing up. But when we played them down in Mexico City, it was a home game for them.
Yes.
For the Chargers.
There were some fucking Chargers fans down there
Absolutely.
in Mexico City going nuts. Yeah. So it was
they're 20 minutes away from
surprised
Tijuana.
to see that, definitely.
So, I mean, they got some fans.
There you go. How pumped are you about Myles Garrett, dude? Get to play him twice?
Yeah.
Twice a year.
Awesome. Honestly,
How the fuck did they get him?
My only message really is like, hey, Aaron, you're enjoying retirement. Aaron Donald, you're fantastic. You had a great career. You won your Super Bowl. You're one of the best defensive players of all time, man. You're good, man. You're great.
Yeah.
Please.
Keep working out. Just keep hanging out with your family.
Dude
You're
can
incredible.
come out of retirement at any moment, man.
Both of those guys on the field is
The wrong
crazy to
person
think about.
pokes that bear, man. He's gonna fucking be like Michael Jordan in the '90s.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I will say, like, when we were playing the Rams twice a year with Aaron Donald, like, you get the Aaron Donald treatment, which is like, hey, everything slides to him. You run runs that avoid, him. You always have four hands on him. So I'm not saying like they're both amazing players, but you just got to do the same thing with Myles. You have a Myles Garrett game plan, and you just got to hope that no one else decides to have the best game of their life.
Just got to slow him down, man. Trying to slow that man down.
Don't let that guy ruin the game. Because he can. He will ruin the game if you give him the opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, like, at some point they're inevitable. But you just got to hope that those couple plays aren't strip sacks or a forced interception or something like that. So
I'll tell you what, though, I'm going to be turning on that fucking film when Myles is going up against Trent, dude. That is going to be prime time action.
We're going to do a lot of boots, a lot of slices, a lot of chips, a lot of cracks. Get in his head.
a lot of sift blocks is what it's going to be.
A lot of zip blocks.
Yeah, a lot of sift blocks. That's going to be our best case scenario, probably. Just get him off his feet.
Yeah.
Some guys are just built different, man.
We had a joint practice with the Browns, and we're walking around afterwards, and Joel Bitonio stops me, and he like taps me. He's like, hey, points over there. And Myles is there with his shirt off. He's like, can you believe we're the same species?
That's funny as fuck.
No, man.
Yeah, that's very true, man. That guy is like the closest to an alien I've ever seen playing the game of football. Like the way he
Literally.
bends and moves, it's insane.
He's unreal.
Cat-like fucking reflexes, man.
He's got the reflexes, and then he can get to the quarterback in 3 steps. He's slippery. Yeah, he's a really good player. So, hey, what a good challenge. Can't wait.
That's the tight end mentality, man. Let's get into a little tight end U, brother. We're taping this just before tight end U actually happens. Shout out to Reese'S for making it happen for us this year, and all the supporting sponsors. All the funds going to tight end U are going to help out charities all over the place, including mine and George. But first off, can we talk about how this thing started?
Please.
Get the 92 percenters informed on how this thing started. I can tell you from my end of things. I got a call from George and Greg asking me if we wanted to do a tight end U summit, and I was like, yeah.
That was it.
Duh.
That was pretty easy.
That was probably it. And then we made it happen from that point on. Rubicon did an unbelievable job of getting sponsors, getting it kind of paid for and organized for all the tight ends that come through. And they do an unbelievable job every single year. What made you and Greg really like come together about this thing?
Well, it started with, so like I live in Nashville, and I was trained with like 7 to 10 tight ends in the NFL. Just in Nashville. And it was the end of COVID season. It was Greg's last season. He was with Seattle. And we were talking like after, it was like the second to last game of the season. And I just asked him, I was like, hey, would you like come on down to Nashville? And cause I think he had said he was going to retire. And we're just like, would you come down to Nashville and just like watch some film with me and the boys, just so like we can take another step in our career? Cause like, you obviously know what you've been doing great for a long time. You're amazing. Like, I'd love to learn something from you. And he was like, yeah, let's talk about it after the season. So call it like February or March. And like, I call him like, hey, what do you think we should do this? He's like, hey, what if we invited a couple other guys? Like, we'll get up to 20 guys. We'll get our marketing team involved with it. Maybe like do a fun little sponsorship thing. So we like kind of pitched the idea to our marketing team. They're like, yeah, we'll give it a shot. And then as soon as we scheduled it, we went from 20 guys to flip. I think our first year, what did we have, like 50 or 60 guys? We invited 20, and then like word kind of got out, and everyone was just hitting us up like, hey, I want to come, I want to come, I want to come, I want to come. We're like, oh, yeah, okay, we'll do what we can. And the first year we held it at a high school in Nashville, Lipscomb, which was fantastic. It was just a little small for us. And then awesome. It was great. It was really fun, very intimate. And then once we got rolling, it's just kind of been like, this is still, we're having a great time. It's an excuse to get the boys and the wives together, hang out in Nashville, drink a couple beers, play some football, learn a couple things. And like every year is just kind of elevated just a little bit more and a little bit more. And like, you know, hey, Kyle Juszczyk's coming this year to teach guys how to play a little fullback.
Jews.
Yeah.
Jews.
Yeah, the full
Ohio ball player, baby.
Well, you know, there's so many tight ends that are playing fullback these days, or like in that role where like they're either in the eye or they're bumping and all that stuff. So I thought, hey, might as well bring in 10-time Pro Bowler Kyle Juszczyk. Pretty good at his job.
For sure.
Yeah. It's decent.
He'll know how to spread some wisdom.
Yeah. So I thought, got that. And then it'll be a good time.
Yeah, man, that sounds awesome. I mean, bringing up Juszczyk, that's one thing about like tight end U that I really like appreciate that you guys are putting together, because like you just said, it feels like the tight end position is increasingly having to do more and more things in offenses. In particular, what you guys do in San Fran as the Shanahan, Kubiak, McVay tree continues to spread, the way you guys get to all these different personnels and formations while utilizing 2 tight ends, 3 tight ends, right? You can be in a wing set and all of a sudden in an I set, and then all of a sudden in a slot formation, go to spread. It's the ability to mix and match this stuff. And I love watching, I love the creativity, man. I love watching Juszczyk go in motion and really get to like a tight end wing outside zone run. But then I'm like, oh, wait, are they treating it like that? Or are they treating it like a fullback run? Because now George is reckless reaching and he's letting him go if he goes inside and leaving it for Juszczyk. And like, that stuff is so fun to nerd out as an offensive lineman. It is. And the stuff that you guys do. And love that Juszczyk is coming, because he is a piece that I feel like he's appreciated by all you guys. I know that.
Yes.
And I know that he's been a Pro Bowl, but he's a guy, especially for that offense, I think has been a really awesome piece. So very cool that he's going down there this year.
I don't know how our offense would survive without Juice, because the amount of stuff that we just kind of put on his plate, that is, I'm just letting you know, like if I had to do the things that Juice had to do, I would be really upset all the time. Like there's like, hey, we're going to have you bump, then dash, and then you're going to counter back. And we need you to dig out the 3 technique and figure it out along the way. Like, and also you have to figure out the timing with the cadence of Purdy, and then you're going to figure this out. Right. And then sometimes, hey, the tackle accidentally picked up the 3, so then Juice is replacing and picking up the guy he missed. Yeah. It was like Juice is really our fixer. Anything that goes wrong with the play, it's usually him fixing something. So he's an incredible football player that guys who watch him and understand football, they're like, yeah, that guy's a ball player right there.
Ball player.
No doubt.
He does that pretty well.
Man. And Kyle's just getting good use out of that Harvard education.
That he is.
And he's like, you know what? This guy's got neurons still firing. I'm going to fucking put him in a position where he's got to think a little bit.
Still firing. I like that. Juice said he's got like another 10 years in him. I was like, good for you.
Easily, dude. He's fucking...
Why? Well, I guess, if you love it.
Yeah, if you love it, man.
Guys having fun winning ball games, man.
Do you think tight ends are finally starting to get the recognition they deserve?
I think so. We're getting there. I mean, like we're kind of finally like getting a little bit more, money as a room, which we're getting a little bit more pay. I still think we should get more, but it is what it is. But we're bumping that up slowly but surely. We're getting there. And then look at like all the successful offenses last year. Everybody features multiple tight ends. I mean, like the Seahawks are in 12, 13 personnel or 22 personnel the entire time. The Rams are in 13 personnel. They're only in 11 or 13 personnel, which is pretty sick. Like,
it is crazy.
It's super sick. I mean, like you go from having Devontae Adams and Puka, then all of a sudden you have 3 tight ends and you're running duo. You're like, oh, hello. They do a lot of good stuff, but it's just like the creativity that teams are using these tight ends for, especially if you have one that can kind of run a route and catch a pass. I mean, that's such a dual threat. And when you have multiple on the roster, you can just do so much with them.
That's kind of where me and George are saying, like, we're starting to get a little bit of that respect from around the league, but it's the guys that are still doing the dirty work that aren't getting the love that they deserve. You know what I mean? Like, It's those guys like a Juice, like somebody that feels irreplaceable, that isn't getting the respect in terms of the pay like that we think he deserves. I think it's those guys kind of, that aren't being featured as route runners that haven't gotten that elevated of pay yet. And that's where we really think the tight end room should get that respect.
Yeah, I mean, because there's number 3 wide receivers who get, I don't know, 30 catches a year that are getting over 20 million. Just like I think the tight end who plays like 50 snaps a game and has 1 target a game, he probably deserves like at least.
What are you sticking his face in the fan?
But he should probably get 15 mil. Like that's just that's my opinion. But we're working on it. But hey, I mean, like we had Charlie Kolar. He just went and got paid by the Chargers for being a blocking tight end, which is pretty sick. Yeah, he got paid a ton of money. So like we're getting there. They're starting to figure out that you need a good tight end
for sure. And all like you just said, all of the best offenses are trending in that direction, especially the ones that are coming from the Shanahan and McVay and all those trees. And it reminds me of like the 3-4 defenses and how they got really good and how they utilize their linebackers. And like they can be in a lot of these sub personnels, they can get to a 5-man front and feel good that an inside backer can hold the point at the end of the line in like 11 personnel. And they can get to 6-man fronts. I remember playing New England, they built a 5-man front with Hightower and Jamie Collins. They're running all these games and making it a nightmare in 6-man protection and creating all these mismatches. And you guys do the same thing at tight end. The Rams do the same thing. When you have a guy that can be comfortable out wide and in line and in the backfield, and you can get to all of these different fronts and looks and run concepts.
Yep.
It's very difficult for a defense to really hone in on, what are their 12 personnel runs? What are their 11 personnel runs? How can we fuck these guys over when they want to get into these personnels and formations? Like it's harder to do that when you can mix it up right before the ball snap.
Those are my favorite plays. Like when Shanahan comes in, like like you see, like you get a Wednesday install and you're just like, Andy was in his bag. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
And it's not like overly confusing, but there's a ton of movement. There's a lot of weird formations. You're like, this is going to be a fun week.
Hell yeah.
I love it when those plans come together.
When'd you make the move to tight end? Was it college?
Yeah. I showed up at the University of Iowa as an athlete and they just put me at tight end. And my first workout ever in the summer in the stadium with a bag, one of my coaches yelled at me. He goes, if you don't learn how to run block, you'll never play here. And I said, oh dear. Okay. I'll try my best.
All right.
I got to college. I was 6'2", 200 pounds. So it took me a minute, but then I grew 2 inches and gained 60 pounds. And so then it worked for me. Took me a while though.
When that day happened, did you call Big Bruce, your dad, and be like, hey, so can I actually get some of that knowledge that you were spitting to everybody else?
Basically, yes. No, he was helpful. I was very average. Like I was a good athlete. I could run routes and stuff like that. But after my freshman year, they're like, hey, we might move you to linebacker. And I was like, don't do it. Nah. I don't want to play defense. I don't want to do it. So I stuck it out, and then I rode the bench for 3 years, and I finally played my 4th year of college. It worked out for me.
Well, if there's one college that represents tight end you more than any other college, I mean, it is Iowa. What I think even in your intro, I think I was what I say the 6'4" tight end out of Iowa was like that could be 15 guys at this point. Like, I mean, what is it about Iowa that breeds tight ends?
I think like I said, the first coaching point you get is if you don't learn how to run block, you'll never play. And I think just like establishing that mindset, it automatically makes every tight end who goes through Iowa like a two-way player. Like it makes everybody a Y. So like,
it immediately puts you into being an unselfish player.
Immediately.
You know what I mean?
You just have your mindset is like, what can I do for the team? It doesn't matter how many catches I have. I'm going to block my ass off as best I possibly can. And if I occasionally get a cool pass, hey, I'll make the most of it and I'll run. I mean, we just had a freshman, I'm terrible with names. We had a freshman that went off in the bowl game. He had like 120 yards and a touchdown. And it was like his third start of the season. So it's just like, we just get them. And like, I get asked, they're like, hey, will you, call this recruit for us? And I'm just like, sure. And hey, why should I go to Iowa? Well, every tight end since Kirk Ferentz has been head coach that started has made at least practice squad. So like, if you want to go to the NFL, you're like, that's a 99% chance success rate.
It's crazy.
I would just take it.
Isn't that insane?
It's insane. Yes. Like every tight end that's ever played, you have at least a shot at a rookie minicamp. And I think they have like, what is it? It was like 15 out of 18 starters made a roster. So it's just like,
we can get you through the door, man.
Yeah, that's your goal.
That's a hell of a selling point right there.
I think so. And it's like, hey, are we up for a national championship every single year? No, but we're usually pretty good. We're usually, up for a Big Ten championship, and we win a lot of games. And you're gonna have a really fun time because Iowa's a great party town, great party city.
All right, now.
All Midwest places are. Not much else to do.
Party position.
There's not a lot to do, man.
What we do.
Yeah.
Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Expedia.
4th of July weekend is right around the corner. That's right, America's birthday. And we all have that one 4th of July trip we still talk about. Yes, that's true. We sure do. The one that turned a long weekend into a core memory.
Expedia has you covered this year with last-minute hotel deals up to 25% off, plus deals on vacation rentals and packages to make great memories this 4th of July.
And we all know that holiday weekends can get hectic. Expedia makes it easy as the all-in-one travel shop, flights, hotels, vacation rentals, cars, activities, all right there.
That's right. You can go from a 4th of July idea to booked in minutes. No jumping between sites, no hassle.
Savings subject to availability.
Expedia, the one place you go to go places. Thank you to our sponsor, American Express.
The more we travel, the more we care about taking it slow.
Yep, there's nothing like having time to take your time. Vacation mode is a real thing.
And honestly, that feeling, it should stay with you from the minute you start your trip to the minute you get back home.
That's right. That's why veterans like us reach for the American Express Platinum Card. It's the card that moves you without any issues throughout your journey from the airport lounge to the world-class hotel.
Yes, being a Platinum Card member gets you access to the largest curated global hotel program as compared to other credit card programs with special benefits as of July 2025.
Hotels that actually understand what it means to take your time and be taken care of. You check in, settle in, and take things day by day.
Your whole trip at your own pace, just the way you want it. Now that's how you know you're doing it right.
With premium travel benefits and award-winning service, there's nothing like American Express Platinum.
Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/withplatinum.
Thank you to our sponsor, Mentos Gum.
Some of the best stuff that's ever happened didn't come from a plan. It came from just saying yes.
That's right. Yes to the random invite. Yes to the weird idea somebody throws out. Yes to doing something different on what would have been a completely mundane day.
That's the vibe Mentos gum brings. A crisp piece of fresh mint or spearmint for that clean, locked-in feeling. Or red fruit lime tropical when you're wanting that bolder, fruitier boost.
Either way, it's a signal to yourself. I'm not just going to go through the motions today.
Mentos gum refreshes your every day and leaves you open to whatever comes next instead of just grinding through the same old, same old.
Refresh the everyday with Mentos. Say yes to fresh with Mentos gum.
Are tight ends QB's best friends?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
That's easy because you're the blanket, man, that just keeps him warm and cozy. He's very safe.
Yep, just right over the easiest throws, right in front of you, coach.
Right in front of you.
right
here. Hey, we take a hit, we get right back up. We're the guy. We're the guy who gets to talk to everybody. You're referred to the offensive line, the D line. We're referred to everybody. So hey, QB, just a nice little dump off.
Come on, we're right here, right here, waiting on you. That's really why Jason wants to play tight end.
He wants the ball.
For what?
He wants, dude.
I picked up a fumble one time and got my legs cut out, so I had no interest in having that ball in my hand. I'm very good. DB was on me so fast. I'm very good just blocking.
I feel you on that.
I know what I'm good at.
Guy averaged 9 yards a pop in high school, though.
That's right. That's right. Against
9 yards
Northeast
to carry.
LEL's finest. That's right.
Oh man, are you more excited to go out to get a pancake and a block or a touchdown on a catch?
Let's see. I think at this point in my career, I thoroughly enjoy scoring touchdowns. It's really fun. You don't get tackled. There's no physicality usually. You're just catching a touchdown. But I said it's very satisfying to just perfectly flat back a guy and feel his breath exhale. It's a great feeling. It's hard to beat that. And when you hear him motherfucking himself that he just got pancaked by a tight end, it's very rewarding. I also have you ever pancaking a DB is satisfying because one play later, they could be knifing your knees out as you're trying to catch it a ball over the middle. And so if I can get my hands on a DB, I've always thoroughly enjoyed that.
I used to love when we could fucking cut block anybody anywhere on the field, man. That shit used to be the fucking best, man.
So fun.
Catch a safety coming downhill trying to catch a bubble screen or something, man.
Hey.
Oh man.
Oh,
Used to be my favorite.
I say bring those back. Actually, I think football's more dangerous when you can't cut block. I don't need blindside blocks. I don't need that stuff. But like the cuts, like because you see them coming, so like all you just jump or you juke it.
I always felt the same thing. I think a cut block, if you want to actually eliminate head hits and like people running as full speed as possible into each other, you should want cut blocks still in the game. Like if you can't cut them, what's stopping a defensive player from trying to run through your head as hard as possible? That's how I would try and mitigate it at linebacker. It's like, dude, if you want to be a dickhead, I'll cut your legs out real quick.
Yeah. There was nothing like I got a pole next to Joe Staley and he's cutting the safety and I'm cutting a corner on the same clip. Like that's just a highlight reel that I'll never forget. I'm just like that's good football.
Like the Blue Angels, like the Blue Angels at the air show.
It's just art,
there's a lot of defenses that want to stop that cut block going across the ball to like seal the inside run.
What do you want us to do?
Well, first of all, what do you want to do? If you don't have that, then it really is just going to be like two Rams butting and just destroying each other.
Not safe.
But outside of that, like you just said, there are very few times that the defensive end doesn't know that block is coming.
Yes.
And if they don't, they're fucking so oblivious to like what's happening around them.
That's what it is.
They know it's coming. If you get your knee blowed out, I mean, dude, step to the fucking side.
Jump.
I don't know what you want me to do, man.
Jump.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Just don't eat it. Like, I'm with you. Like, there's like, you're going to get cut, but like 99% of the times they see it with time to move their feet, lower their shoulder. You see it. And if you don't see it, you shouldn't be in the NFL.
There's a Y off on the other side of the field. There's a chance he's going to slice back and cut your legs.
I'm staring right at him.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
Come on.
I remember the first practice I ever went to, collegiate practice I ever went to, was with Jason on a visit to the University of Pittsburgh. Old what is it, Dave Wannstedt and the gang. And I was just going as Jason's little brother, so I got to fucking feel cool and everything. I don't even think I was in high school yet. And the first play I saw in practice out there was, I think it was 9-on-7 or some run period. And a wide receiver came in a sprinting motion from outside the numbers.
No.
And on the snap of the ball, just absolutely sliced the DN. And this is fucking spring ball. Just absolutely to run a fucking toss his way and just absolutely smoked his own teammate in practice.
No.
Below the knees while he wasn't looking. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking college football. Oh, this shit is cutthroat, man.
Hey, that happens to you. Hey, that's just horrible. I don't wish that upon anybody. Who thought of that play?
I was like, yeah,
holy
that needs to be out. Yeah.
That just ends careers immediately.
Let me ask you this though: when you made that transition to the tight end room in college, who were the tight ends that you watched?
Oh, so let's see, 2012. I was a big Gronk guy. I loved Gronk. I loved Antonio Gates.
Still some of my favorite film to watch.
I watched Jason Witten and Jordan Reed. I watched a lot of Jordan Reed because that boy was no one could cover him.
So fucking shifty, man.
He was sick.
He was so nasty at, what was it, Florida, right?
Yeah.
He was so nasty at Florida, man.
Yeah, so I watched a lot of his tape. And then I had CJ Fedorowicz was in my room my freshman year. He was the big guy, went to Houston. So I thoroughly enjoyed watching him play too because he was just, you get your hands on it and he was cooked.
Did you catch Tony Moeaki at all? He left right before, but I knew Tony a little bit, and then like Dallas Clark, obviously, I was a huge fan of. But Tony gloves.
Tony was a monster.
I cannot stand dickheads that don't wear gloves. The only person that I let get away with it is Vita Vea because he was so fucking goddamn strong. But no, I'm all about the gloves. The guy that you had at tight end U the few years back that I fucking loved watching the most, Travis loved him too. Fucking Jeremy Shockey.
Shockey, baby.
That's my fucking guy.
He was a great time.
Yes, dude.
I gotta get some actual game film on Shockey. I only got the highlights. I gotta see the play to play.
Yeah, he was just angry.
Shockey version,
just an angry person. Yeah. It's awesome. It's one way to play the game.
Respect.
Yeah.
I do too.
Sure.
Shockey was so sick to watch.
It's a sport of collisions and violence. If you're more violent than the other person, 9 times out of 10, You have more success.
I agree. It works.
There was a guy that I played with. I've told this story before, but there's a guy that I played with who would get really pissed off. And we went through something with Chip where like we were doing this like mental conditioning, and there was like a big thing of like, hey, like don't let your emotions get too high. Then you'll start to make uncharacteristic mistakes or whatever. And I'm playing football and this guy's getting fucking all worked up. And I was like, dude, you need to calm down. Like you need to freaking get back down to like here. So, and he's like, fuck you. I play better mad. Right. And it was like 2 years afterwards, the guy was already gone, and I'm fucking playing a game. I get fucking pissed, and I go on like a terror for like an entire quarter where I am just feel like I am fucking killing people.
Yes.
Like, I don't know what it was. My nervous system was just on fire. And I shot that guy a text later that day. And I was like, you're right. I'm way better when I play pissed off.
Yes. Did he remember? Did he remember it?
He for sure did. Yeah, he was like, I told you.
If you hit that right level of anger, and it's like an anger plus flow state, it's really hard to beat a person like that. Aaron Donald constantly lives in that state.
Dude, he was always just angry. I'm like, Aaron, what the fuck are you mad about? I didn't do anything, man. I'm just trying to block.
Easy, big guy. We're just having a good time, right?
No.
But
I love you.
there is absolutely something that happens like from like a chemical standpoint
Something.
where when you get pissed off, like your nerves just fire better. Like I don't know what it is. I'm just like wired.
You're wired.
But then there is like a down. You can't go too high because then it just crashes hard.
It's hard to stay angry for 4 quarters.
Yeah, you got to bottle that thing up.
It's basically smelling salts.
I was about to say, they definitely make some substances.
Chase, you made a great point the other day. You were talking about like too many games being played on too many days. And between that, and then I think you might have mentioned about 18 games, but it was funny because I was doing a media thing and I did an interview like the same day that you did that. And I got asked the same question. We said basically the same thing, but then your clip came out and I was like, I'm glad to see somebody smart with most of his brain left is making the same comments that I am. No. It makes me happy.
I don't know that I got much brain left, but yeah, we can tag team that one, baby.
Football on Wednesdays and Fridays and Saturdays just doesn't make sense to me anymore.
Yeah, we've already acknowledged like Monday was grandfathered in years ago. Thursday, it feels like that was another stretch. Once you start doing it too much, it's like, dude, you can't. It loses its special like kind of magic when it's spread out over that many days. It feels like. Just feels weird.
Like before Thursday Night Football came up, like the Thanksgiving Thursday, that was like the coolest Thursday of the year.
It was like, awesome.
So you had 2 football games on Thursday and you're just like, oh my God. It was so sick. I just remember as a kid, like you'd wait all week for Sunday and then you get Monday Night Football. And it was just such a pleasure. I will say I love Thursday night games. Huge fan, especially if you love them. Like if you know the offense, you don't have to study very much. Great time. Yeah, as a rookie, terrible, horrible nightmares.
Very unprepared. As a veteran player,
absolute chaos.
Yeah, just chaos. It's like, how do you expect this guy to just learn this 100-play install? He's not going to. He's just not going to.
We're going to get into our last segment here, get you in and out of this thing, man. We appreciate the time so far, but we got to get into a little bit of that. We got to ask. You can tell us to fuck off, and you don't have to answer at all, but
okay, fuck off.
We got to ask.
Fuck off.
No. Real quick. Just hear one out. Hear one out.
Oh, okay. I thought I was just supposed to say fuck off. That's on me.
Nice. What was your draft day like? Did Shanahan make you do puzzles?
Ooh, no. I thought I was going to get drafted by the Seahawks because the Seahawks had called my agent and they're like, hey, we're going to draft George with the next pick. And then all of a sudden my phone was ringing from Santa Clara and it was John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. And I was like, sick. This is awesome.
You got a fucking call from a legend on the field and a fucking son of another legend that then became another legend.
Yeah, pretty sick.
Nice. That's pretty fucking sweet.
That was cool.
No, so when Kyle was in Washington, the puzzles question came up because his dad had us do like some like weird psychological like puzzle game with, I believe, who was the team therapist at the time.
That's sick.
But I don't remember things very well back then. But I remember doing the fucking puzzle and being like, damn, this is like kind of like a one-off. Like none of the other teams are asking me to do this little fucking puzzle.
I did not do a puzzle.
No puzzle.
I didn't even meet with the Niners. Like I was one of those guys at the combine. I flipped over my card, 0 in-person meetings. I was like, sick.
Perfect.
Just a stereotypical tight end from Iowa. They don't need to learn anything about me. It is what it is.
We know exactly what we're getting. He's the guy that loves football. Going to give great energy.
That's all you got. So yeah, we don't need to waste our time with this guy. I had one of my roommates for it. What was his name? D.D. Westbrook. He was wide receiver from Oklahoma, I think. He had like 32 meetings in the 3 days I were there. I was like, I have 0. Have fun, man. I have so much free time. It was sick. All right, next question.
All right, here we go. Next question.
What do you got, Jack?
Gronk puts you on his list of top 4 tight ends currently in the NFL.
Thank you.
Mount Rushmore. What is the George Kittle Mount Rushmore of tight ends?
Currently, right now, or all time?
Let's just go all time. Let's go all time.
Okay, because I'm going to get yelled at for not saying Mike Ditka, but I didn't watch Mike Ditka play, so I think that's not very fair. I was born in 1993, okay?
So of everybody you saw that you've personally seen play, who is your Mount Rushmore of tight ends?
Okay, let's go. That I've personally seen play, who I think are the best tight ends to do it. Let's see. I'm going to go 2 of my favorite tight ends. I got Travis and I got Gronk. And then I'm going to go Tony G, because I thought he was just so fucking sick and slippery and awesome. And also, I've seen so many of his highlight reels. And then for my personal 4th, I'm going to go Dallas Clark, because he's my Iowa guy.
Nice.
And Dallas Clark.
And
fuck yes.
Well, because I remember he had a playoff stat where him and Peyton Manning had like 54 first downs in a row together or something crazy like that. And I was like, that makes you a great football player, man. You're reliable when your fucking team needs to be reliable. And I'm also I'm a homer for Iowa tight ends. Sorry.
Understandable. Good job not putting yourself on
chill out. He hasn't seen himself play. He is himself.
I saw Travis do that. Smart move, man. Smart move.
When I was a kid, I went and saw what Mount Rushmore looked like, and I thought I wanted to be on Mount Rushmore one day. So I thought,
why not put myself on it?
As a fellow NFL podcaster, which is harder, hosting a podcast with your brother or your wife?
I think with your brother, because you guys will just talk shit to each other. Like, I will not talk shit to my wife. She will whoop my ass.
Claire will beat the shit out of you.
To be fair, Jason will whoop my ass, but we do most of these remote.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but like, I'm doing everything I can to make sure she has the best time possible. Like, you guys can chirp each other and you don't get offended too early. I'm terrified to say the wrong thing. And then once the camera gets off, I'm hiding. Claire?
Know all about that. That.
What was that you said?
Oh, yeah, dude. Your wife beats your ass all the time, Jason. I know that. 100%. 100%, dude.
I had a golf outing yesterday, and we brought hecklers around to heckle the guys who are hitting balls. And the main heckle for me was like, your wife has your balls, Kelsey. I'm like, you guys have no idea how accurate that is.
She does. She has all of them. She has everything. No argument. You got me there, man.
Shout out to Kittle Things. Everybody go check out Kittle Things on YouTube, wherever you get your podcast. And Jason isn't a fan of made-up holidays, but please let him know. Is National Tight End Day a real holiday?
It's everybody's favorite holiday. It's specifically Jason's
everyone's
wife's
favorite. Yeah, and so that means, Jason, you can no longer refute this.
Okay.
It's National Tight Ends Day.
It's sad.
And then it's the 4th of July. And then Christmas is in here somewhere too. I love the 4th of July. It's one of my favorites.
I don't want to say it's underrated, but it kind of is, because I think a lot of times you think of like Christmas and you
Halloween,
think of other days.
Yeah, 4th of July is the holiday.
Dude, being outside celebrating America, drinking and barbecuing, the weather is great. It's an all timer. It is so good.
Yeah, we always do. We call it what is it? Zinja Warrior Challenge. That's what we have at my buddy Rob Tunyon's house.
Oh, what's this? I'm very intrigued.
All right, so it's an
Big Bob.
It's an obstacle course. It's an obstacle course. The pool's probably like 20 foot by 10 foot rectangle with a basketball hoop. Okay. It starts off with flip cup. Right? It's one. So you have a partner too. So it'd be like you and Travis versus me and Rob. You start with flip cup, one person. So we flip cup. And as soon as you hit it, you have to hit a shot and the hoop's on the other corner. So it's like a 3-point shot. As soon as you hit the shot, you dive in and you have to swim to the other side, grab a different basketball and dunk it. As soon as you dunk it, your partner is standing there at a frisbee golf and he has to flip cup and then toss a frisbee golf in. While you, after you made your shot, you're going to get up and run to another station. As soon as he hits his frisbee golf, you do another flip cup. And then you have like one of those plastic golf ball things that hit into like the little red baskets. So you have to hit, you chip until you hit. And as soon as you hit, then your guy does another flip cup. He's at a different station and you're doing a 1-shot beer pong with 1 cup remaining and you shoot till you hit. And as soon as you hit it, you have to,
this is intense.
You have to dive into the pool and whoever touches the water first wins. And it has been, we've done it for 2 years in a row and it is me and Rob have won back-to-back years. But it is amazing. We have so much fun.
That sounds awesome.
Jason, we might have to get in on this, dude.
Yeah.
Purdy played last year. So we do like a round robin to then do seedings. And Purdy was the number 1 seed, and we beat him in the second round. Fucking idiot.
Loser.
So yeah, 4th of July holidays. National President's Day, as you asked, is a holiday. Fuck you, Jason.
All right, fair enough. God damn it. All right, do you still have the Fuck Dallas t-shirt? More importantly,
I wore it for my photo shoot yesterday for Media Day.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, still got it.
It's in my locker every day. Every day, it's in my locker.
What was the inspiration behind the Fuck Dallas? Just to rub it in?
No, it was so like since I got drafted to the 49ers, when Shanahan and Lynch first got there, they were big on they wanted people to understand the history of the Niners and what the Niners were before that, because they were pretty bad for several years before we got there. And so we were just so I learned the history of the Niners, and one of the images that was shown to us was Gary Plummer. He was a linebacker and he's wearing this Fuck Dallas t-shirt pregame of a game versus Dallas. And I was like, at some point in my career, I want to do that. And so I've had the photo saved on my phone for I think 9 years. and then I finally just got the balls to do it. And so I bought one for the entire tight end room. I think it was 2023 season. And I bought it for the whole tight end room. I was the only one who wore it. But you know what? I was like, fuck it. I'm going to pull this bad boy out tonight. And it worked.
Let's
and
fucking go.
I'm really glad I did it. It was really fun. But it's just the photo of Gary Plummer doing it too. He's just your old school classic white linebacker, from the 90s, just yoked out of his mind, thick neck.
Probably a little juiced up. Yeah.
But so Gary, he was my inspiration. And then I'm pretty sure it was totally random. I ran into his daughter on an elevator. Yep, there it is.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's a good photo.
Is that a great photo? The mustache and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So I saw that and I was like, I'm going to do that someday.
Look at those fucking pads. Holy fuck.
Can you imagine getting hit by that guy? Horrible. Yeah, but so he inspired me.
We got another picture of you of one of the best pictures I've ever seen in football is you diving for a touchdown that won the 2025 photo of the year for the NFL. Have you framed this photo yet?
So what's cool is our team photographer, he does these big black and white glass photos that have a light switch behind them. And when you turn them on, only the color red pops up. So whether it's your jersey, blood, whatever, but it's only the color of the
fans
red.
in the background.
Yeah, that's the only thing that pops up. And so I have one of those. It's at my barn, my workout facility. So I got that one made.
Fuck yeah.
That one's sick.
It's so badass.
I thoroughly enjoyed that one.
What's more masculine? Pancake blocking a defender or killing a spider for your wife?
Spider for your wife.
Easy, right?
Easy. Gosh. No.
Did you know you were going to go viral when you tweeted that out?
It was, I don't know what it was. All right. Do you guys remember, when Andrew Luck played, there was a Twitter account that came out called Captain Andrew Luck. And he he talked in letters to his mom during the Civil War. Do you guys remember this Twitter account? I was obsessed with this thing.
This is hilarious.
But anytime he'd be dearest mother, the Panthers tried to invade and we held them off as I attacked and threw for 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. I will see you come Christmas. And it's I don't know what. I was thinking about that in the morning on my drive to work. And I was like, I'm going to try to do something like this. And so then I just kind of wrote a fun little tweet. And then I got a care package from PETA saying, don't kill spiders. And their CEO roasted me. But I was like, I'm going to choose my wife's love over that. Sorry.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. All righty. We got a last one here.
Last one. Okay.
Welcome to the NFL moment.
You want my off the field one or on the field one?
We can do both.
We can do both.
All right,
These both sound very intriguing.
You can cut this if it's not PG enough. All right. So my rookie year during OTAs, my rookie year during OTAs on Thursdays, because like your rookie year, like you're not busy at all, so you're there for every weekend, like you're not doing shit. So like I was there every weekend, and our equipment managers, shout out 49ers equipment staff, they're my favorite people, but they were a part of a softball league, and so they played every Thursday night, and so like there'd be anywhere from 5 of us to 15 of us would go to every single softball game on Thursday nights.
That's hilarious.
But the best part was Joe Staley went to every single one. And he's like the 10-year vet, like the guy. Yeah. He's awesome. And like, I had like 3 interactions with Joe Staley at this point. So I was just trying not to piss him off because he was terrifying to me. But as soon as the softball game ended, we go to this bar called Cartoons, and they had karaoke on Thursday nights. And so then we'd go straight from there with all the equipment staff, and we'd go to Cartoons, and we'd be belting karaoke. And I was like, Joe Staley is a 10 out of 10 karaoke star. He knows every song. He's he's incredible. They sold it as a package that you could buy. It was like him sing karaoke with Joe Staley. It's amazing.
Joe, okay.
That's awesome.
Absolute monster.
I didn't know this.
Oh yeah, he can sing. It's he's a performer. He gets the whole crowd into he knows what he's doing. Anyway, so we're at this bar. We're having a good time. I go to the bathroom, and it's one of those older college bar vibes. And so like the bathroom, it's exactly what you think it looks like a rusty door that doesn't really close, all that stuff. So like I'm peeing in the toilet in the stall, and there's like another rookie in there in the other stall. And I just hear the door gets kicked open. And then Joe Staley just goes, "What do you guys gotta move? I gotta go." And I'm like, huh. And he literally, he just takes the door off into my stall, and he goes, Kittle. He goes, Kittle, get out or move over. And I said, I'll move over, Mr. Joe Staley. And so that was I was like, I think he likes me.
Swords action.
So that was, and that's a totally normal thing as a guy. For everybody listening, that's a totally normal thing. Yes. No one's talking about that. Epic. So I was terrified. That was like my second week on the Niners. And so I was pretty happy about that one. On the field, my first game ever as a rookie was against the Panthers when they had Cam Newton, Greg Olsen, Chris McCaffrey as a rookie, and Julius Peppers. And so like I go off my first warm-up ever in Levi's Stadium, and Cam Newton's just standing in our end zone, like in our fucking tunnel. And he's 6'6", 250. I'm like, buddy.
That motherfucker's enormous in pads, dude. He is one of
dude, I'm supposed to block for guys like you, and you could just kill me. And so that freaked me out. And then like one of my first 3 plays out of one-on-one pass pro against Julius Peppers. And all I was trying to do was not piss him off because he had like the visor, everything.
Dude.
Oh, yeah. Very intimidating. Biceps.
I was just sitting there.
He talk like that deep voice. Like, Julius Peppers.
Dude, it's so scary. I had my first play against him, I had to cut him off, and he like just grabbed me and threw me to the ground. I was like, okay, all right, sure. And then I had a one-on-one pass pro from him, and I blocked him actually. And as like the play's going on, I'm just like, I played with you in Madden 2006. This is insane. And I'm just sitting there just trying not to shit my pants. I couldn't believe I was playing in the NFL. But that was pretty fun.
Those are some good ones. Those are some great ones.
Some of my favorite ones, dude. God damn, that's hilarious.
Dude, I think, you guys should ask for an off the field welcome to the NFL moment because I
like the off the field because you're right.
It's very unique. Like I think most rookie wide receivers would tell you that it's their rookie dinner because that's always outrageously expensive. But, I think other guys would have some pretty good stories.
Dude, thank you so much for the time, the stories. Thank you for being the people's tight end and being the front runner for the position, dog. We fucking love you, bro. And good luck this year, dog. Keep getting healthy, and we'll see you out on the gridiron, brother.
I'm just happy I finally got to be a part of the podcast. It's only been like 3 years.
Come on, man. It's been far too long, man. Fuck. I'm the worst at sending out. But it's an honor.
Travis is like, I'm embarrassed to ask my friends. You're not. Yeah, we all love you. It's okay. You're very lovable. You guys are fantastic. I'll see you guys soon.
All righty. Thank you to George Kittle once again. Did not disappoint.
Heap, heap. Jorge. Dude, I'm telling you what, the guy's just fucking electric, man.
He really
can tell
is.
a story with the best of them. He remembers every fucking thing that happens, which is a talent with how much that guy fucking blocks in the NFL.
It is. I really enjoyed. You can tell he is just genuinely a fan of football.
He loves
and he
shit,
comes across that way in the way he plays the game. He comes across that way in the energy and excitement he goes about everything with. But just, bringing up the, I can't remember the guy's name that had the Fuck Dallas shirt on the beginning, how big of a fan he was of guys when he first came into the league with his welcome to the NFL moment. You could tell he just loves football. And, dude, there's just something about talking to football guys that love the sport, love being around other football guys. And George is one of the best football players of our generation.
Undeniably.
And a guy that loves the game. So very much enjoyed talking to you, George.
Once again, that conversation is brought to you by Mentos Gum.
Thank you to our sponsor, Colgate Total. Remember when we were younger and thought stretching was optional?
Yeah. Now, if I don't stretch, I'm feeling like something's going to pull walking to the fridge.
That's right.
Whether it's stretching before a big game or, just hitting the golf course or, stretching is huge for preventing injuries.
Exactly. You do a little up front, you save yourself a big problem later. You know who else is big on prevention?
Who?
Colgate Total.
Did you just go from stretching and being an athlete to toothpaste?
I did. Yes, I did. And it's not just toothpaste, Travis. It's a whole system. Toothpaste, mouthwash, even a special toothbrush.
Yeah. Full dental hygiene sounds like a whole game plan for your mouth. And the system prevents stuff like cavities.
That's right. Cavities for sure. And also gingivitis. It helps prevent oral health problems like these before they even start when you use it twice a day.
Ooh, sounds pretty sweet. I'm locked in on this. It's way better to prevent the problem than try to fix it later.
That's right. And that's exactly what Colgate Total does.
Get Colgate Total on Amazon today. Thank you to our sponsor, Allstate.
Checking Allstate first. That could save you hundreds on car insurance. Not checking who's on the group text before hitting send. Made that mistake before. Whoops. Yeah, checking first is a good idea. So check Allstate first for an auto quote. I could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North America Insurance Co. and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Now that is in the books, though, we will get to perhaps the next generation's greatest tight end. Let's get into some of the tight end U recap, and we're going to see what the interns did down in Nashville for tight end U.
Let's see what the boys got up to down there in Nash, Vegas.
This tight end U recap is brought to you by Reese's.
That's right, boys. We tight end U'd. We tight end U'd. And I came back with the shiniest shirt that I will ever own. We tight end U'd. Thank you to our friends at Reese's. We tight end U'd. Jake, how was it? How would you describe, it was our first time there. How would you describe your first time at tight end U?
Tight end U is awesome, man.
It's
so much
sick. Don't let anybody lie to you. It is a blast.
I totally understand why they do it and why
I get it.
Making it bigger and bigger every year.
I understand why it grows every year. I understand why people keep going. I get it now. People have asked me how was it? And I keep describing it as have you ever seen when they have golden retriever beach days and they just put it's just unleashed. They're like ball, water, ball, sand, dig a hole. That is every dude's personality there. And it's so much fun to hang out with them.
It was so cool. And as two of the least tight end people on the planet
I'm a glue guy. I'm a glue guy.
No.
Personality's there. The physical traits are not.
Yes, in terms of just physically size,
mentality wise, I'm there, but no, I'm not blocking.
We're tight ends at heart, but we're not tight ends on the field. To be included in something like that was so insanely special, and it was awesome from day one. Should we go through day by day?
Okay, so yeah, let's go chronologically. How do the guys usually podcast for this long? Jesus Christ, this is hard.
It's crazy.
I hate talking.
We got there. We got invited to a gifting suite, which just that sentence coming out of my mouth is unbelievable.
We don't belong at a gifting suite. Let me be very clear to you. I've never heard those words before. They're like, "Do you want to see the Reese's wall?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want to see the Reese's wall."
Absolutely, more Reese's than I've ever seen in my entire life. Every variety.
And you have to pick the amount that doesn't make you seem insane. So we took a tasteful amount of Reese's off the Reese's wall, which I still have a lot of them. But
dude, I am flying through the Reese's. It is the family back home is doing well with the Reese's.
I'm saving them. I ran out of sticks already, and I'm kind of pissed at myself. But that was a decision I made at 2 a.m.
The Take Fives did not make it off the plane.
We did the Reese's gifting suite on the first day. Second day was on the field with everybody, which it's like one thing to watch an NFL game. It's another to be like field level with these like giants as they run and cut and move and jump. And you realize, oh, they're like different than us. You get it. Like you're like, oh, these guys are all freaks.
And we did promise that we would try and do the gauntlet. We didn't get the opportunity to do the gauntlet, but as some of you may have seen on the internet already, we did try several drills. We did the reaction, which is way harder than it looks. It's so hard.
Don't love a lot of the feedback we got on that. Be very clear. Don't love a lot of the comments. We can knock that off. That's bullying. Don't love that.
I'm sorry I don't have an 8-foot wingspan.
Yeah, sorry I'm not Kyle Pitts. Like, I'm sorry. If I was, do you think I'd be a podcast intern? No, thank you.
I think we did above average.
Well, we did it later with Jason and Kylie down at the shore, and they did worse than us. So
exactly.
There you go.
Especially Kylie. Sorry, Kylie.
Especially Kylie. Sorry, Kylie.
She went over.
I can't believe you posted that. You're kind of a dick.
It's just me doing my job.
Watching them do stuff on the field was great. Watching them do drills, watching them talk through things like footwork and hip placement, the little minute details that I don't think you kind of grasp when you watch an NFL game. It's very fun to hear them all talk about that in person. I will say Dallas Clark might have a lot of reps left in him.
Dallas Clark
was
could
there.
Get out there.
That was eye-opening. He could probably start for like at least 10 teams right now. He looked great. And I was having a blast watching him.
It took us like a little while to figure out who he was because
who's that really in shape guy?
Yeah, like he's just who's the guy leading all the drills? Like,
who's the fastest guy out there? No, that's Dallas Clark. Excuse me, he's retired for how long? Jake, who was your favorite dude? It was a dude heavy event. Who was your favorite dude at tight end U?
So I mean, it was really cool getting to like you said, see all these guys on the field. I'll work up to it, but it would feel weird not to start with some of the tight ends.
Go ahead.
First off, Greg and George, like Greg is just the nicest dude on the planet.
The nicest human being. And the thing Greg kept doing was showing up places where we needed help. And Greg would just appear out of nowhere. Like first day, he's like, you guys looking for the gifting suite? And we're like, yes, Greg Olson, we are.
If you needed a direction, Greg Olson had you.
Yeah.
Like,
he's like, it's up on the 8th floor. Enjoy yourselves. And we're like, thanks, Greg. And then the next day we were like wandering around trying to find where we go at the concert. And he's like, are you guys looking for the front of the stage? What you're going to do is head to those double doors, hang a left. When you see the bar, go right. And it's going to be past another little gate on your other right. And we're like, Jesus, Greg, can you be around me at all times?
Greg was so awesome.
Guy. He's one of my MVPs of the week. Yeah.
George, another MVP. George, like, life of the party everywhere.
You guys all just watched the George interview. So George, like, he's just like that at all times. He is like at a 12 and you can't help but be there with him. It's the best energy. George also MVP.
My dude of the week, and it's weird, it's not a tight end, but it's Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Dude of the week, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones was having the most fun.
I think he had the most fun at tight end U. Was Mac, like, you've seen the videos. That man is having a blast just throwing the ball to these guys.
He was just out there living his best life, hanging out with the boys. Like, when I saw Mac Jones, it made me realize, like, oh, the dude with the cigar at Alabama, like, he is just a guy's guy. And, like, it should have been obvious, but it became more obvious once we got to, like, see him in his element. He was awesome.
I get it. I get it now, Mac Jones. I totally get it now. Mac Jones rules. Yeah, Mac Jones dude of the week, probably. Like, also, well, okay, Travis was cool. It's cool seeing Travis, but it's like that's our work friend. We see him all the time. Mac Jones was a delight, an absolute delight. Infectious energy on Mac Jones.
If we're going to talk about Travis, the coolest thing about this year's tight end U was it was the first year of like open practice where
that's true.
The public could come out and obviously there's a lot of support for George. He's, got family in Nashville and all that stuff, but the 92%ers showed out.
92%ers and Chiefs fans there. Heavily represented. That one lady had his rookie card to sign. That one lady got him to sign the rookie card. She was like, this is all I want.
She was like, can he sign nope on this? And I think he just signed it. But
she was like, is it okay if I ask? And I'm like, you can ask. I have no idea how he's going to. Historically, that card has not been beloved on this podcast, but go for it.
It was really cool to see all the 92%ers out there who were like,
yes.
Saying hi to us, which is always like insane.
I got a fresh crop of bracelets. I got a fresh crop. Thank you. These are everybody who handed me one. I took them. They're home with me. I'll figure out what I'm doing with them. But always nice to get a fresh supply of friendship bracelets.
And also, like, seeing Travis in his element. You mentioned this earlier, but we got to see him do like the breakdown where he was talking about his thing was like, there was the film room clip that came out later, which we didn't get to see because that was like when they were all in the classroom.
We got to go
seeing
in
him
the film
on the
next year.
field.
We got to get in the film. We got to
break down some tape. But seeing him on the field talk about the intricacies of like how he needs to like lead with this foot and where he's watching the shoulders and all like it's a savant. Like it's a savant at work, and seeing that is really cool.
It was really cool seeing them talk about such a specific position and how they all operate, doing the same thing but differently.
Also, Travis was signing autographs and looked over just as I started catching reaction things, so that was perfectly timed.
He didn't see at all how bad I did, so I'm fine with that. He did not notice. It's fine. We don't need to show that clip at all.
He thinks I'm a star athlete now, so that's great.
No, tight end U is sick, and if you have the opportunity or in the Nashville area, the open practices are a lot of fun.
Should we get to what everyone wants us to talk about?
What else happened there? Tight end U. Is there anything else?
Well, it was Nashville, so we got to see some live music.
Do we know anybody?
It was awesome.
It's sick. I don't know if you fucking hate us. I get it. Like, I get it. I get this whole segment. You probably are like just drawing X's on our eyes, and I totally understand it. We deserve that. No, it was sick. We saw Taylor perform. Sick. Jake this is a little behind the scenes story. Jake almost missed it to go to the bathroom.
I really almost missed it. Yeah. I like as the concert was like wrapping up, I didn't quite realize that it was wrapping up to be like,
we all
my
were like, well, we think
there.
something's happening. And then Lanny Wilson kind of like starts wrapping it up, and Jake's like, I gotta go pee. I gotta get out of here. He's like 20 feet away when she's like starting the wind up on Taylor coming out. And there's this huge roar of people. And then I see Jake just like spin on his heels and come sprinting back. I'm like, did you even make it?
Didn't even make it to the bathroom. Had to hold it the whole time, which is why I was jumping
the whole
up and
3.5 minute song. I think you did okay.
Hey, for a while, but it was incredible. It was really like, I get it, you know, like it's unbelievable. Like
it's great. It was a lot of fun. The roar of that crowd, like I've never heard anything like it. Like it's not that big of a venue. I don't know. It's a couple thousand people, right? Maybe, if not less. But it was like a jet took off behind me, and I was like, holy shit. But it was a lot of fun. I'll say this. I don't know if we cut this or not, but I did. My favorite thing to do with Travis sometimes is like come up to him very seriously and be like, I don't know, man. So I saw him afterwards, and I was like, I think if she sticks with it, she might have something with this music thing. And he told me to shut the fuck up, which is fair. Totally fair.
It was awesome. I did get a black cowboy hat, which think I left at the Kane Brown bar. So if anyone sees that, please get it back to me. But I did feel a little bit
cowboy
like
hat in Nashville, Tennessee at the Kane Brown rooftop.
It's mine.
It belongs to Jets Jake, and he'd like it back.
I did feel a little bit like the study abroad student who goes away and like comes back with an accent. Like I was very much
you got that cowboy hat quick, and I was like, I don't know, Jake.
That was in my country element, but it was.
You look good in it, though. I'll say that you pulled it off.
I appreciate it.
I was a little skeptical when you first walked over to that table, and then you came back with it, and I was jealous. But I also realized I had no room for it in my bags. So
I didn't either. So
I will cowboy hat another time.
It's like that scene from Mean Girls where it's like Katie wore army pants and flip flops. So I saw Travis have a cowboy hat.
Both of us couldn't. You and I can't. We have to coordinate our outfits.
We match too much already.
It's really sickening when we do. We're even more obnoxious when we dress in the same New Heights merch. So I was like, the cowboy hat can be your thing for this weekend. I'll go baseball cap. That's fine. Tight end U is a blast. Yeah. Shout out Reese's. Twist our arms. We'll go back next year, guys.
Anytime.
It'll be. I'll check with my people if I have room in my schedule now as a certified influencer, I guess. But it was a lot of fun, and if you have the opportunity to attend any of their open practices, I would highly recommend it next year. Shout out to George. Claire does a lot of work. I know Claire did a lot of work. Greg, Travis, thank you guys for putting on this event, and Reese's, thank you for being like, I don't know, send those two idiots.
We had a blast.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
So let's shout out. No, I know everybody knows we went down to the shore afterwards. So I do want to shout out Kylie and everybody at Eagles Autism. I think they raised like 1.25 million this year. So it's cool to do those events back to back. It was like 2 Christmases. It was very fun for us.
It's the best week of the year for us by far. And, historically, we haven't been able to make it to tight end U. And so being able to go this year just
was sick.
It was incredible.
It was a marathon, but we're going to do it again next year.
It was a marathon. Brandon literally reenacted the Popeyes worker meme by the end of Beer Bowl. We were wiped. But I mean, both of them are just, you see the community come out to support a really cool thing. in both aspects.
That's honestly the best part of all this stuff is like getting to meet people in person. It's just such a different like vibe and reaction than seeing tweets or comments, whatever. Those are all very lovely and nice, but like meeting people in person, like we love seeing people. We love seeing 92%ers out there. And, you know, we're still getting used to like hearing people yell at us. If I always react like a fucking squirrel caught in the street. So please don't be alarmed if I don't know why you're screaming at me, but a lot of fun. Love seeing you guys. I guess that's it. We can toss it back to the guys. Do we want to hint at what's coming up for the rest of the season in New Heights? I feel like we
should say, because obviously we'll peek behind the curtain. We're taping this after we had taped the first part of this episode.
It's true.
We might have a big surprise for you guys.
We might have gotten a chance to talk to somebody that we have absolutely no business, like absolutely zero business talking to this person. Incredible. They found time for us. We also have incredible guest for the finale.
Yep.
Incredible guest for the finale. We've been trying to get this guy on for a while. Finally got him. We have a lot of good stuff ready for you guys. So just wait. Let you know. And now what? Toss it back to you.
Back to Jason and Travis.
Thank you, Reese's.
Once again, that Tight End U recap was brought to you by Reese's. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And Brandon and Jake, I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of that Tight End U action. I know I always have fun, and hopefully you guys do too. Just like the tight ends are the ultimate combo of blocking and catching, Reese's is the perfect combination of peanut butter and chocolate. That's right. The tight end of candies.
Very well done. Very well done. All right. That wraps up another episode of New Heights. Thank you to George Kittle, the one and only people's tight end. And thank you to everyone at Tight End U for putting up with Jake and Brandon. We will be back next week with the season finale of season 4 of New Heights.
Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show brought to you by Expedia, the place you go to go places, people. Thanks to the New Heights production team for always making us look way better than what we are. Don't forget to follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. But you 92%ers, you know that because you are fans of the show. And we love you for being fans of the show. And we love you for tuning in every single week. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.